Hello everyone, I'm going to do a tutorial with a purple look. Felicia did a purple look from PJ's Booty Shop, and I think she sort of suggested I did a video response, so I don't know, I'm going to come, well, I have come up with something. I've got one eye down and one eye not, so it's pretty simple. I didn't want to go, you know, too bold or anything, but that's what I came up with. Whoops, too far, sorry about that. But that's what I came up with for the eye. So I'll zoom you in a little bit more to do this one. Oh, that's probably too much again. I've got eyes, I'm as blind as a bat. Sorry about this, I'm trying just to get it right there. I've already, excuse me, I've already used Primer Potion. It's the one that, I depotted into the pot because I couldn't get any more out, and I thought it was empty and it wasn't. And then we'll just get started. I'm going to use a NYX jumbo pencil on the inner corner. Oh, this is not easy doing it in here. Might have to move back to my mirror, I think. Just having a quick look in my mirror. I think that's okay. Bear with me, I'm not good at these. And then I used a colour tattoo, oops, upside down, colour tattoo shadow in, what colour is it? Endless Purple. Looks like that. Looks coming up a little bit blue there, but it isn't. And so put that on there lightly on the lid. You can use a brush to use these, but I actually prefer to use my finger. So if you can hear that jiggling, it's my bracelets. I do apologise. We just have a look at the mirror. Maybe a little bit more. Well, that's okay. And then I took a colour from the new Sleek, one of the new Sleek palettes, which is Ultra Mattes B2. This is the darker palette. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. Darker palette of the two. There's one that's called Bright, which is B1, and that's really bright. The ones in there, that's those. And I'm going to use, this purple here. It looks, to me, on looking in here, it looks to be blue, but it is a lovely purple colour. And that is called Highness. So, excuse my coughing, I'm really croaked up this morning. So, use. I don't have any special brushes. I've got a couple of Signal ones, and I've got a couple of Benefit ones, but I tend to use like drugstore brushes. Really, I find them quite good. Really, I need to check that in the mirror. Excuse me. You can still see what I'm doing. same time looking in the mirror. Check in with the other one. Yeah, it's really, really hard. And you know, when I do my makeup, normally, I normally do, you know, each step on each eye at the same time. You know, do this and then I've done that one. But trying to remember when you've done a whole eye like this, then trying to remember what you've done and what you've done where it's not easy. That's that one. And then I'm trying to get them to look the same. Oh, I can't get this undone now. And then I've got an LA colour palette. They're in sort of purples and pinks. This one's called Iris. And I think, oh, can't remember. What did I use? I think I used a little bit. I think I used some of this one on the end here. This one. And I used some of that one as well. But where I used it, I don't know. It was up there. You get a little bit too much, and I just take my finger and give it a wipe off. I always have a wet wipe and a piece of tissue, dry tissue to you know, wipe off on. Just give your brushes a little clean. And I'm going to use that pink one in the middle, just a little bit of that. I'm going to put it in just in the socket line and just above, just a tiny bit. I don't think these look the same. Oh, this is not easy. But you're all laughing at me, aren't you? And then there's another LA palette, and it's called Dreamy. And I used a little bit of the pink. And I put that, sorry, in focus, and I put that on the inner corner and blended it. Shouldn't blow on your brushes, that's a naughty habit I seem to have picked up from somewhere. You're sort of blowing well, nasties, aren't you, really? And I put a little bit of that along there. So I'm just touching that up. I don't think I've got them the same. Yeah, I think they look nearly the same, I think. And then I used a little bit of coconut shake from the L'Oreal Infallible collection of shadows. It's this one that has the little pulley out stop. Oh no, I've got workmen outside, and I was hoping they were going to work on next doors first, and I've just seen them walk across the front of my window, and I'm just hoping that no one's going to look in and see me talking to myself. I'm being really silly. Quick, get it down. So I'm just putting this up here as a highlight. I've already done my brows. I just did that with a brown shadow. Do apologise, I think I need to pluck just here. My eyebrows just don't grow back in. I over plucked them in the 70s and they just never came back. And this is what I ended up with, so you know, if you're plucking your eyebrows, please be careful. Right. Eyeliner. I used a little bit of Urban Decay, what's it called? 24/7 Glide On Pencil. Excuse me, I'm not very good at this. I just put a little bit along the top lashes. I don't do a sorry, not to focus. Out of shot there. I don't do a flick at the end. I find it doesn't. I don't like it. It doesn't. I don't think it looks right on me. So I just stop it there at the end. Oh, I think my pencil needed sharpening. Should have done that. Bit stubby, look. I always say if you keep your pencils sharpened, you get better results from them. I'm sure you do. You do. I know you do. So I must get that done. Sorry, I mean, come over in the way. I can't. Told you I couldn't see. There you go. Just a little bit along the top. Now I'm using Covergirl Lash Blast mascara. This is getting a little bit clumpy now. Still my favourite mascara, but it's getting a little bit difficult to get on. And I don't think I've had it open that long. Only maybe a month to 6 weeks. And, well, it's behaving itself at the moment. It usually comes out and sticks your eyelashes together and makes them all clumpy. You come in and try and separate them, you make a heck of a mess. I do have eyelash curlers, but I never use them because again I'm not too keen on them. I don't think never seems to curl my lashes that well. I need to blend that top line a little bit more, a little bit harsh. There you go. Haven't put anything on the bottom, excuse me, due to the fact that I've got really sore hay fever eyes, and I've still got the puffiness under here. It has gone down some, but it's not gone down completely. I don't know if I've got sort of a blocked sinus or something, I'm not sure. But that's the eye look. I'll just zoom you out and show you what I've got on the rest of my face. Because I did that. Oh, can't find the button. Wrong way. Sorry, everybody. Right. So that's the finished look. I hope I've got them the same. Right, on... I've got Hoola Bronzer for contour. I've actually got bare, naked skin. I've got no foundation on, just my moisturisers. And then I've got a powder blusher in rose silk, wrong way around. And this is from Jordana. See that? I'm blinding you, Jordana. And then all over that, all over my face, I've then got, oh, I can't get the thing off. All over face powder by, what is it? It says Grace on there, but it's from Philosophy. It's like, it's a pale, very pale, sheer pink face powder. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, and I just sort of very, very lightly dust it all over my face, and it gives a lovely, lovely look. Concealer, at the moment I'm using Lash concealer. This is the one, this is the German make, the one I was showing in my last, I think it was a haul video, and it's from Aldi of all places. I think it was about £3.50, and it's absolutely lovely. I mean, I was a great fan of Collection 2000, their concealer, but I think I'm really enjoying this one much better. I find that I put it all down in the triangle shape, you know, to try and cover my dark circles, but they're really dark at the moment. I think that's a little bit of lack of sleep. And to lighten up this area, and it doesn't settle into my little fine lines. Where I was finding actually that the Collection 2000 was, if I put too much on, I could only use it lightly as concealer. I could never use it as a brightening underneath. So I've sort of changed to that now. I'm quite happy using that. Excuse me, coughing. On my lips I have a liner from Jordana again. It's Cabernet, and it's this colour. I just lined my lips in that and then sort of blotted them so there wasn't a harsh line. And then I've got a Revlon lip butter in Lollipop 075, and I've just very lightly dab that, so I've got a light colour rather than, you know, swiping it on having a dark colour, and then sort of just blotted that over my lips. And that is it, ladies. Now I hope you like it. You know, if you don't, you don't. I've just tried. I like purples. I wear purple quite a lot, so this is one of the looks that I do wear quite a bit. So have a look at it and let me know what you think. Bye.